Today's conversation on Good Friday is going to be about how to differentiate your voice from Yahweh's voice. Yahweh's voice will never contradict scripture. So if a thought comes up in your head and it goes against what is written, then it is not from him. No excuses at all. In Psalms 119, 105, it talks about his word being the standard and also the light. So we must test every thought against the word. We shouldn't just ask ourselves, does this feel right? But we should ask ourselves, can I back this up with scripture? If you can't find alignment, then don't move on it. We also need to remember to stay consistent in the word. You can't recognize his voice if you don't recognize his patterns. The more scripture fill your mind, the easier it becomes to spot what doesn't belong. We also need to pay attention to the nature of the thought. Yahweh's voice typically brings clarity, not confusion, conviction, not condemnation, direction, and definitely not chaos. Your own voice often sounds like justification, impulse, and emotion-driven reasoning. So we must be led by the Spirit and not by our feelings. Feelings can be loud, but they're unreliable. The Spirit is consistent and aligned with truth, not mood. So we gotta pray, we have to wait, we have to remove urgency to act sometimes. Praying without ceasing isn't about reputation, it's about staying connected. If a decision feels rushed or pressured, that's usually not from Yahweh, and time usually always reveals truth. So we also can fast when clarity is needed. Fasting helps quiet our flesh, surrender our flesh, so our spiritual discernment becomes sharper. And then we have to have a community of people around us so that we can seek wise counsel. Not just any opinion though, people that are grounded in scripture. If multiple mature believers raise concern, then we do not need to ignore it. Watch for confirmation over time also, because Yahweh doesn't rely on one random thought. He confirms things through scripture, through circumstances, through counsel, and most importantly, through consistency. So we must remember the foundational principle for today is draw near to Yahweh and he will draw near to you. Clarity comes from closeness, not occasional effort. Lion I roar, lion I'm out.